you are iconic in your own right as a TV host of The Beat Goes On.
Yes, I am, yes.
And that has been running forever, hasn't it?
I was trying to think of I'm a legend in my own lunchtime.
Well, nearly lunchtime.
Yeah.
And that show's been running for forever, hasn't it?
9 years, 367 episodes, 1 hour episodes.
Wow.
That's how long.
That's a lot of content.
So we're heading for 400 shows.
Wow, and you just pump it out week after week after week?
Week after week. It's a labour of love.
Wow, and so you film all year round?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
Oh, no, we have 7 weeks off at Christmas time.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, that's good then. And but, of course, you also are famous for being a pop star.
Pop singer, yeah.
So tell me about that.
They were great days.
So the band
Let's
was
go
the Roots.
way back to 1971. Can you go back that far?
Yeah.
Long before you were born.
I want to say no, but the answer is yes.
Long before you were born, the group that I was in was called The Rumour.
Yeah.
There was a program called Studio One. This is back in the days when there was only one television station.
Yeah.
It was black and white. And our group, The Rumour, won this, well, your equivalent would be New Zealand Idol.
Yeah.
So we won New Zealand Idol, the equivalent of it, back in 1971, one television station, and the whole country saw you. Today, if you have New Zealand Idol, you've got 50 to 60, 70 channels competing against you, you see.
That would have been huge in the day.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
I'll have to get your autograph before you leave. Here.
Yes, I'll give you 2.
And then, and tell me a bit about what happened after that. So, you were something of a darling of New Zealand, weren't you?
I'm not sure what happened after that. Well, after that, of course, I went into broadcasting. I was a radio announcer for about 5 years.
Yeah. You've got a good voice for radio.
And all those different places. And then I got into video production, making corporate videos. That was the big thing, around about 86, 87.
Yeah, because that was all new and upcoming then, wasn't it?
And then one day, there was a station called Triangle Television in Auckland that used to advertise. It said, make your own show. And I thought, yeah, I could do that because I was an editor, you see, so I could make my own show.
Tell us a bit more about the kind of people you interview on The Beat Goes On.
What I felt all those years ago when I started my own show was that the baby boomer generation, which was sort of born between 1946 and 1960, or 64 according to the Americans, was slowly being pushed aside as a generation, as the next generation comes through. Nothing wrong with that, that's the way it is. And I said that at the time, wouldn't it be great if we could have an hour devoted to the baby boomer?
Yeah.
So that great generation, the music, the Beatles, everything about that generation, the rebelliousness and all that, could we reflect, rake the embers of that once great generation every week? And that was what we set out to do. So first thing when somebody comes on the program, I always say to them, and when did you come onto this wonderful world? And we work out their baby boomerhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So taking on a TV station, though, must have been kind of huge.
that was wonderful.
Like, did you even know how to do that?
Of course not. No, well, it's a TV station, and it's like a beast that you've got to feed. It's got to have programs every day. It's got to, all the
3 walks a day.
No, I love it. It's wonderful to have a television station. Yeah.
So tell me a bit about, because it's changed a lot over the years, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. Well, it started off as Triangle, and it was just in the Auckland area for many years, and then it went on to Freeview, and then it had a break, and then it was back on Sky. And they renamed it Face TV. That's before I took it over. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, it's really blossoming now.
Oh, look, we're so happy. Recently, John Campbell came on board.
That's huge.
And he's with Radio New Zealand, but we take his program at 5 o'clock. Yeah. Fantastic to have John Campbell, who was one of the best broadcasters in New Zealand, on Face TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that must have been a really good score.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And where are you going with Face TV now?
Bigger and better. That's what's going to happen. We've got great plans for Face TV. More and more programs coming on board. And of course, the online. One day it'll be a streaming service, but our on-demand is getting very good. So, well.
And actually, I mean, this is a bit of a trip down memory lane for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because, of course, we did a little bit of TV together.
And one day, while I was doing the show, in walks Cath Vincent. And then, that's where we met.
And that's where it started. I mean, you were the one saying, oh, let's make a show. Yeah. And here we are.
Yes, I said to you that day, why don't you have your own show?
Yeah, I thought you were serious. Yeah. Well, listen, it is fabulous having you here today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And I'm so excited about how many shows that you've pumped out, and I hope that one day we catch you up,
Well, you could, couldn't you?
I'd have to sprint a bit, wouldn't I?
Yeah, so how many shows have you done now? So,
oh, well, we're in the third season, so we've done about, what have we done, 26. This is the 25th.
25th?
Yeah.
367.
Yeah,
winning.
I'm working on it.
I'm doing President Trump. Winning.
Yeah, you say stuff like that, I'm going to build a wall. Gerard, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Cath. Great.